What do you think of that?
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Asemblance. So, I had to look up a little bit of a walkthrough.
Sometimes I get concerned that false memories are being
Planted in your
Whatever.
mind.
I had to look up a little bit of a walkthrough.
I know you're confused right now.
So,
How this all started.
what I need to do
There was an
is
accident.
I need to go to
Do you
Woodland
remember what
Ridge,
happened?
and I need to look,
It's your fault,
zoom in at the butterfly, right?
but we'll get to that later.
Boom. I need to avoid the lady. And I never would have thought to do this because it's so bright in that other scene that it marred my vision. So, you gotta look at this butterfly, right? Boom. Oh God, blue shift. Right? It's like, oh my God, it's blue shift. What in the butt? I said, what in the butt? Okay, so you get the blue shift and it's like, oh my God, my vision is blurred. So you come back
Your work here, it's
Not
and you
done.
go, no. Sometimes that's a bit
So
slow.
where should we begin?
Woodland Ridge.
what do you remember?
So
To be honest, I'm a little concerned about
you
your
go back
current
to
mental
Woodland
state.
Woodland Ridge, right? And I believe you have to be blue shifted to do this and get this next shift. So let me see. Right, you come back here, you go, oh, it's a beautiful butterfly. And now you come back and you run. And you run. Or you move as fast as you can, right? And you see it. You see them and look at that door and you just zoom in on the door. Daggone it. I get out. You have to run through them while zooming in on the door. And I never noticed that because...
You are doing so much better than
Oh,
before.
shut up. Daggone it. I never noticed that. Let's try and go to the terrace. Because the, I was so distracted by everything else that was going on. But you gotta get to the door quick. Okay, you see it happening, right?
I think you and I remember things differently.
No, okay. So you gotta go through the other shift. So you gotta blue shift twice. Oh, man. Okay. Got a blue shift twice.
You were in there for almost 2 hours.
Shut up.
What were you doing all that time?
Woodland Ridge. Okay, so one blue shift. Because I guess the door doesn't open when you blue shift only once. So that's a thing. But I knew there had to be someone looking at this butterfly twice. Okay. Boom, we're here. Now we gotta go. Okay. Okay, you see it. And you see the door, right?
I think you and I remember things differently.
Dang it. I think I have to take a little bit longer.
Your work here, it's
Not done.
I think I do have to take a little bit longer as I do that because I saw the person
Don't you prefer to stay in control?
online do this shift. Come on. All right, here we go. So, they were saying, oh, you got to get around there, you got to get around there fast. All right.
I think you and I remember things differently.
But that door is closing so fast. How do I do that? Oh. How do I get there?
If you're feeling confused, that's completely normal. Let's
Take this one step at a time.
I'm gonna test out a couple things because we have to get in that door. And it's not blue shifting tonight. It's you blue shift and then you come here and then you look at the butterfly. And I gotta see how long it takes that door to close. I'm not gonna zoom in this time. I'm just gonna look at it. Because maybe the door is opening.
Do you really think you can undo our past?
No. That door is closing. Okay. Alright, so it really is about how quickly you get there. But I don't understand how I can cut any more time off of me running there.
You were in there for almost 2 hours.
What were you doing all that time?
Shut up. I'm trying to do this part of the game that's apparently really hard. Huh. Ugh. This is really hard. Okay, there we go. Especially since you don't really have any bearing on the speed that you're going.
I think you and I remember things differently.
There we go. No. What? Oh, come on. Come on, game. That's cheap. That's cheap and you know it.
Readings suggest you have a good idea.
Oh, boy. Like, this is the first time that I've been pulled out of this experience by the game. Before, it's like, you know, hunt for it, hunt for it, hunt for it. And it's never been like, man, this game has an unfair mechanic. This is the first time that I've been like, this game has a damn unfair mechanic. I can't go any faster. It is physically impossible
I think
to
you
go
and I
any
remember
faster.
things differently.
Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do about that? That's the fastest I can get to there. Hold on. Let me look it up again. Maybe I'm doing something wrong.
What were you doing?
All that time.
I'm afraid this is what you feared
Okay.
most. The only way out is
To remember why you entered in the first place.
Shut up. Oh, my goodness. This is so annoying. The person who did it literally
Perhaps I should give you
Took
another
longer
psychological survey. What do you think of
than I did to get to that door. You know? He took longer. He went around the coffee table. It's like, yeah, you gotta start zooming in. As soon as you hit that, like, you see, he went around the coffee table. He took a long way. I'm cutting this corner. He's like, you want to get to that door and start zooming in
You
fast.
think you can undo our past?
Like, okay. Maybe I need to move without zooming.
Very impressive. This is all of
Very good sign.
Dude, if I could throw a brick at you, I would.
Don't you prefer to stay in control?
Oh, leave me alone.
I'm a bit concerned. Sometimes the truth is not what we...
We move like that, and maybe we move slightly slower. Yeah, so I'm gonna try running at the door before I zoom in. I don't know why, but that's just a thing. Alright, so here we go. And then when I can get a clear view of the edge of the door. Okay, yeah,
I think you and I remember things differently.
I can't. I don't know if I can do this part. Because when I saw the guy do it, he ran in, he ran around the coffee table,
I know
he
you're
had a
confused
little
right
bit
now.
more time
How this all started.
than I did.
There was an accident. Do you remember what happened?
And then he saw the edge of the door, and he was able to look at the edge of the door and shift. So this is what he did. He's like, oh boy, oh, I took the long way around. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit it. And he ran in,
You
ran in
really
like
think
this,
you can undo
started
our
zooming in
past?
on the edge of the door. I don't know a faster route. I don't know what I need to do. Like, all
Your
the
work
mechanics
here
in the
is
game
not done.
were so fair. They were so fair, and it's like you have to discover, you gotta figure it out. This mechanic, oh man, this mechanic. You know, I can understand you have to be fast about some things, but this is utterly ridiculous. Okay, see, there. I cut that corner, right? I stay in the middle. I'm running
Do you really
as
think
fast as
you
I can.
undo
I'm
that
zooming in
fast?
on the door. And the crazy part is the world gets brighter, but I can't do anything. And I'm looking at the, like, there's no way I can get around the bed. All right, I'm gonna give it one more try.
There are certain things I can help you with, but your thoughts and memories are your own. There are certain things I can help
Matter
you
of
with,
fact, hold on.
but your thoughts.
Okay, I think I've figured it out. What I didn't understand
Reading suggests you have a good idea.
is I didn't know you had a run button in this game. I honestly didn't know you had a run button. That's bullpucky.
I think you and I remember things differently.
Green shift. The game didn't tell me you had a run button. How am I supposed to figure that out if the game doesn't tell me you have a run button? The run button, if you're playing on the PlayStation 4, is L1. That's ridiculous.
This all seems very confusing. Although I'm a bit concerned. Sometimes the truth
Is not what we want to remember.
Alright, so now
This is not a success.
we have a green shift, and now we can get the green shifted ending. Cool.
This path has
Green.
not been previously submitted. Please stand by.
Ha. That's
In all
what you...
likelihood, this is based on an error.
That's what you get, you
The
bastard.
choices you've made cannot be reconstructed. All unprovable actions will be purged.
Yeah, whatever.
Any sustained logic will remain intact, available to you once your readings prove reliable.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Green shift ending. Wish I had known I had a run button. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. Alright, there it is. Asemblance with the blue butterfly and with the green leaves falling. Isn't that dandy? So I'd imagine there's one more shift that I gotta find, and then I can get that last trophy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the video here, and then we'll pick up from where we left off right here. So thank you so much for joining me. If you liked it, smash that like button like there's no tomorrow. Share the video with the world. Hit me up on Twitter and hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the videos thus far. I'm The Outlier, and I will see you all in the next video.